Hi, this is my casual speech, and it is over prescription drug abuse in the U.S. My name is Collin Armstrong, and I have witnessed this and experienced this abuse firsthand through my family. I've even had my moments, not really abuse or anything, but I know what it's like to be constricted by an addiction. So in this speech, I will be discussing the causes of the abuse, the effects that happen as a result of the abuse, and as well as the ways to beat abuse when you're in that situation. So let's get it started. This is also my experiences, my family, myself were in it. So causes, firstly. According to MediaIndia.net, which was published on July 15, 2019, depression and anxiety are at the top of the list of the causes for beginning in a prescription abuse time. Next on that list of causes is injuries/illness. So you broke a leg or broke an arm, you get prescribed some and you start abusing them because you like the way it feels. Next, we have peer pressure. So the youth going to parties, hanging out with friends. As you see right here, drugs get brought up, kids start taking them, they get addicted. That's just the sad story of how it goes. And those are the causes. So second, we have the effects of the drug abuse. And we'll start off with personality changes, mood swings, per se, kind of like bipolarness, but caused by the drug. You have mental cloudiness and hygiene issues, so you'll be really confused out of it, not really in there, kind of spacey. Hygiene, you'll start not taking care of yourself, and nobody likes that, not fun at all. So we know that's just a bad effect of it. And I think the most important and dangerous effect is just overall death. As you can see right here, if you're in an abusive relationship with prescription drugs, you're basically looking out on life from the grave. And according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly 42,000 people died from prescription drug abuse in 2016. And that's just astonishing to me that many people were affected by it. So moving on, lastly, we have ways to get help from this abuse. First, you can talk to a friend, a family member that you trust and can help you out and give you guidance. Secondly, on that list, you can enter a rehab program. There are a lot of places you can go, a lot of financial support for it, and I think there's a lot of ways you can do it, and I think it's really helpful to the situation. And the last tip is find alternatives, other hobbies or habits that are good for you and can take your mind away from it and can fulfill you spiritually, emotionally, all that. So that brings me to my conclusion. So in conclusion, this is a major problem in our country, and if we don't step up and fix it now, it could result in a lot of unnecessary deaths and injuries and just bad things all around. So, as we discussed, the causes, depression, anxiety, the effects, personality changes, death, and just ways to get help. So talk to somebody, all that. Anything you can do, there's a lot of ways that you can overcome this. And so I guess the last thing I have for you is coming from someone who's experienced it and witnessed it firsthand, I know the toll it takes, I know the strength you have to overcome it. So just know you are more important than the drugs. You can beat it. You don't need them. And addictionresource.com is always available for you. And on their website is the number 1-800-662-HELP. And that's, a good number to call if you ever need somebody to talk to. So thank you for listening, and I'm Collin Armstrong.